The main water purification stations in the Hsinchu and Miaoli regions, including the Hsinchu First Water Purification Station, Mingda Water Purification Station, and Hsinchu Second Water Purification Station, were introduced in the previous episode. This episode will continue with an introduction to the Yongheshan Reservoir, Dongxing Water Purification Station, Baoshan Reservoir, Second Baoshan Reservoir, Baoshan Water Purification Station, and the Liyutan Reservoir, among others. The water source for Yongheshan Reservoir originates from Nanzhuang River, an upstream tributary of the Zhongdang River. Water is diverted at the Tianmei Weir in Nanzhuang and then channeled through an 11 km underground aqueduct into the Yongheshan Reservoir for storage, before being sent to the Dongxing Water Purification Station. The Tianmei Weir is a floating concrete overflow weir, equipped with main facilities including sand removal equipment and water intake equipment. The Tianmei Weir is equipped with 3 water intake openings. There are 2 sediment flushing gates and 1 regulating gate installed. The raw water, after passing through a grit removal tank to remove sediment and reduce turbidity, is transported to the Yongheshan Reservoir through an 11 km underground aqueduct via the Da Nanpu Canal. The Yongheshan Reservoir is the headwater for the Dongxing Water Purification Station. It located in Yonghe Village, Sanwan Township, Miaoli County, and was constructed in July 1980, with completion and commencement of operation in October 1984. The catchment area is only 4.8 square kilometers, and as of 2019, the effective storage capacity is 302.27 million cubic meters. It is Taiwan's first reservoir without water gates and sluices, and it is a typical off-stream reservoir. It was originally named Dongxing Reservoir but was later renamed Yongheshan Reservoir upon completion. It provides water storage and supply to the areas of Zhunan Township, Tufan City, and Zhaoqiao Township, serving as a crucial reservoir for both domestic and industrial water needs in the Hsinchu-Miaoli region. The main facilities of the reservoir include spillway, dam, intake structure, and outlet structure. The spillway adopts a free overflow side channel design. When the water level reaches 85 meters, water will automatically overflow into the baking ditch and return to the Zhongdang River. It is the first reservoir in Taiwan to use this design. The dam is a rolled fill embankment dam. The crest elevation of the dam is 89.5 meters. The intake structure is a reclined multi-stage intake tower, located on the right bank of the dam. It is equipped with 6 intake gates, numbered from top to bottom as gate number 1 to gate number 6, each measuring 1 meter in width and 1.5 meters in height. It is followed by the intake tunnel. The outlet structure is located at the downstream end of the water tunnel. It is equipped with 2 hollow jet valves with an inner diameter of 1.6 meters for emergency outlet, and 2 butterfly valves with a diameter of 1.35 meters for water outlet. Dongxing Water Purification Station is located in Tufan City, Miaoli County. It was completed in 1986 as part of the first phase of the Dongxing Water Purification Station project, following the completion of the Yongheshan Reservoir in 1984. It has a daily processing capacity of 120,000 cubic meters. The second phase of expansion was completed in 1996, with a daily processing capacity of 120,000 cubic meters. The combined water output of the 2 phases reaches 240,000 cubic meters per day. The water supply region of Dongxing Water Purification Station includes Zhunan Township, Tufan City, Zhaoqiao Township, Holung Township, the area west of the railway in Hsinchu City, and the Hsinchu Science Park. It serves a population of approximately 600,000 people, with a coverage rate of 93.2%. The first phase water purification equipment at the Dongxing Water Purification Station includes 5 coagulation basins, 2 flocculation clarifiers, 4 rapid sand filters, and a clear water reservoir. The second phase water purification equipment consists of 2 coagulation basins, 2 flocculation clarifiers for rapid sand filters, and a clear water reservoir. The wastewater treatment equipment comprises a wastewater primary settling tank, a wastewater recycling pool, 2 sludge thickeners, a sludge drying bed. The water purification process at the Dongxing Water Purification Station begins with the extraction of raw water from the Yongheshan Reservoir. The raw water is then separately directed to the first phase and second phase distribution wells. Afterward, it undergoes treatment in the rapid flocculation clarifiers and rapid sand filters. The treated water is subsequently transferred to the clear water reservoir and finally distributed to the water supply regions of Yunnan, Tufan, and Hsinchu. The wastewater from the rapid flocculation clarifiers in both the first and second phases, as well as the backwashing wastewater from the rapid sand filters, is conveyed to a wastewater basin. The supernatant from this process is recycled back to the raw water tank, while the sludge is outsourced for removal and reuse. The water source of the Baoshan Water Purification Station is the Shanping River, located in the upper reaches of the Tuqian River. At Zhe-Shu-Bai in Zhudong Township, the Shanping Weir is established to divert water. After reducing turbidity through grit removal tank, the water is separately directed through Zhudong Canal as an aqueduct into Baoshan Reservoir and into the second Baoshan Reservoir through the second Baoshan Water Diversion Conduit for storage and combined use. It is then conveyed through the water source interconnecting pipeline of these 2 reservoirs to the Baoshan Water Purification Station, supplying industrial and domestic water to the Hsinchu Science Park. The Baoshan Reservoir and second Baoshan Reservoir are located proximity to each other. They are jointly operated and can be mutually adjusted, ensuring a stable water supply for the Hsinchu Science Park. The Baoshan Reservoir serves as the primary headwater for the Baoshan Water Purification Station. In 1976, when planning for the establishment of the Hsinchu Science and Industrial Park began, it was anticipated that a large amount of water would be needed. Consequently, construction of the Baoshan Reservoir commenced in April 1981 and was completed in June 1985. The Baoshan Reservoir is an off-stream reservoir, with its water source coming from the Shanping Weir. The water is channeled into the reservoir for storage via the Zhudong Canal as an aqueduct. Through a water intake point and delivery pipeline, raw water from the reservoir can be sent to the Baoshan Water Purification Station. In view of the rapid industrial and commercial development in the Hsinchu area, the demand for both public and industrial water supply has been steadily increasing. To enhance the water resource allocation and supply capabilities in the Hsinchu area, the construction of the second Baoshan Reservoir was planned in 1987. Construction commenced in April 1997 and it was completed in June 2006. The second Baoshan Reservoir, abbreviated as Baoshan Reservoir in Chinese, is an off-stream reservoir located in the territory of Shanhu Village, Baoshan Township, Hsinchu County. It is part of the Zhongdang River system, specifically on the upper reaches of the Xijing River, a tributary of the Tianmei River. The water source utilizes the excess water regulated by the Shanping Weir, with an effective storage capacity of 32.18 million cubic meters. The joint operation of second Baoshan Reservoir and Baoshan Reservoir increases the capacity for regulating and supplying water resources in the Hsinchu area. The Baoshan Water Purification Station is located in Zhudong Township, Hsinchu County. The first phase water purification equipment was completed in 1986, with a daily processing capacity of 60,000 cubic meters. The second phase of water purification equipment was completed in 2002, with a designed daily processing capacity of 50,000 cubic meters. The total designed water output for the entire facility reaches 110,000 cubic meters per day. After the third phase expansion of the Baoshan Water Purification Station, water supply from the second Baoshan Reservoir was added, with a daily processing capacity of 450,000 cubic meters. The designed maximum water output for the third phase expansion is 340,000 cubic meters per day. The Baoshan Water Purification Station primarily supplies industrial water to the Hsinchu Science Park and domestic water to areas including Hsinchu, Zhubei, Baoshan, and Zhudong. The water purification equipment at Baoshan Water Purification Station includes a raw water basin, remixer, and distribution well. The first phase equipment consists of 2 flocculation basins, 2 sedimentation tanks, for rapid sand filters, and a clear water reservoir. The second phase equipment comprises 4 coagulation basins, 2 flocculation basins, 1 sedimentation tank, and 4 rapid sand filters. The third phase equipment involves 2 coagulation basins, 8 flocculation basins, 1 sedimentation tank, 18 rapid sand filters, and 2 clear water reservoirs. The wastewater treatment equipment consists of 2 wastewater basins, a first-stage sludge thickener, a second-stage sludge thickener, 3 sets of dewaterings, and other wastewater treatment equipment. The water purification process at Baoshan Water Purification Station begins with the intake of water from Baoshan and second Baoshan reservoirs, which is then directed to the first phase remixer and the second and third phase distribution wells. After passing through the first phase remixer, aluminum sulfate and prechlorination are added, followed by processing in the first phase flocculation, sedimentation, and rapid sand filters. The water from the second and third phase distribution wells also goes through the addition of aluminum sulfate and prechlorination before being directed to the second and third phase flocculation basins, sedimentation tanks, and rapid sand filters. Finally, the treated water is chlorinated for disinfection and then sent to clear water reservoirs. From there, it is gravity-fed to the Hsinchu Science Park and the surrounding areas near Guangdongqiao. The wastewater from the first, second, and third phase sedimentation tanks, as well as the backwashing wastewater from the rapid sand filters, is directed to wastewater basins. The supernatant from the wastewater basins can be recycled to the first phase remixer and the second and third phase distribution wells. The accumulated sludge in the wastewater basins is outsourced for removal. The water source of Liyutan Reservoir is obtained through the trans-basin diversion from the Shilin Weir located in the Don River. After generating electricity at the Shilin power plant, the tailwater is directed into Liyutan Reservoir for storage before being transported to the Liyutan Water Purification Station. Additionally, downstream of the Liyutan Reservoir, there is a regulating reservoir known as the Afterbay Weir, which serves for irrigation and water diversion purposes. The Shilin Weir, also known as the Shilin Dam, it located in the middle reaches of the Don River in Taiwan Township, Miaoli County. The main purpose of the weir is to divert water from the Don River through trans-basin diversion to the Liyutan Reservoir for storage and utilization. It was constructed in 1994 and began operating in 2002. The weir has significantly increased the water supply capacity of the Liyutan Reservoir from 220,000 cubic meters per day to 900,000 cubic meters per day. In addition to water storage, the Shilin Weir utilizes a 264-meter vertical drop to generate hydroelectric power for the Taiwan Power Company's Shilin Power Plant. The main facilities of the Shilin Weir include a retention basin, spillway, a free overflow weir with side spillway, a water intake point, a weir top bridge and passage, a concrete gravity dam, 2 grid discharge channels, a river outlet, and a pool-type fishway. The Liyutan Reservoir is an off-stream reservoir, a tributary of the Den River, located downstream of the Yongheshan River, in Sanyi Township, Miaoli County. It was planned and constructed in 1985 and was completed in November 1992. It is the largest reservoir within the Miaoli County. The catchment area of Liyutan Reservoir is located in Dahu Township, Shuanan Township, and Sanyi Township in Miaoli County. In addition to the Yongheshan River, its water source also includes trans-basin diversion from the main stream of the Don River through the Shilin Weir. The reservoir primarily supplies various water needs for Miaoli County and Taichung City. Additionally, it serves 4 major functions: tourism, irrigation, flood control, and power generation. The Liyutan Reservoir features the unique jagged weir spillway system in Taiwan. The dam is a central vertical core, roller-compacted embankment dam. The intake is located on the south side of the spillway, consisting of the first and second intakes arranged in tandem, with a reclined multi-stage inlet design. The first intake has 3 water intake points and 1 inlet. The second intake is located to the right of the first intake and has 1 water intake point. Behind it, there is a second water gate to control the second water transmission tunnel. The first water outlet is located downstream of the first water gate and is connected to the water transmission tunnel. At the end of the pipeline, it branches into 2 parts. One connects to the steel pipe for river discharge, and the other connects to the penstocks for public water supply, conveying raw water to the downstream Liyutan Water Purification Station. The second water outlet is located downstream of the second water gate and is equipped with a water transmission tunnel and steel pipe, connecting to the first water transmission tunnel as a backup water transmission route. The Afterbay Weir is a concrete gravity dam located approximately 70 meters downstream of the former Mountain Line Railway Bridge. The tailwater from the Liyutan Reservoir's water outlet is stored in the Afterbay Weir for agricultural irrigation, providing better protection for the bridge piers of the railway bridge and stabilizing the tailwater level downstream of the spillway. Currently, only 1 grid discharge channel has a gate for control, while the other 4 spillway allow free overflow. In 1718, Hsinchu was founded, making it the earliest city established in northern Taiwan. During the Japanese colonial period, the population relying on water was only 30,000 people. In the early 1980s, the Hsinchu Science Park was established, attracting investments from domestic and international corporations and bringing 120,000 technology professionals to work in the park. Hsinchu became a global hub for high-tech OEM industries. To meet the increasing water demands, public water supply agencies and personnel actively sought water sources, constructed reservoirs in various areas, and expanded water purification stations. The goal was to provide ample industrial and domestic water supply to the Hsinchu-Miaoli region, ensuring the sustainable development of Taiwan's industries and enhancing the quality of life for its people.